Hi everyone, I'm Jodi from the Carver County Libraries. I'm the Chaska Library Branch Manager.
Hi, I'm Morgan and I go to Carver Elementary School.
Come on, Duke. Ah. And here's our dog, Duke. We actually have two dogs.
But the other one's kind of shy.
Disclaimer, I kind of have some treats in my hands for him. Speaking of which, we're going to make some dog treats today. But before we get to that, Morgan, are you ready to get cooking in the kitchen?
Oh yeah, let's hit it. Cooking in the kitchen, cooking in the kitchen, always cooking in the kitchen.
And we have a couple of important library reminders first, don't we, Miss Morgan?
Yep.
All right, so on our website right now, www.carverlib.org, you can go and sign up for the summer reading program. It's going to look a little different this year with everything that's happening in our lives, but we are here to provide some great activities and great opportunities to keep reading all summer. So be sure to sign up for that. Morgan, the other thing we were going to talk about, what if I have a lot of books at home right now and need to return them to the library? What do I do?
You can drive to Carver County Library and you can use any of their book drops.
That's right. You can use any of our book drops and bring your books back.
And slide them in.
That's right. And our staff is quarantining our books for 72 hours to help keep our patrons and staff safe. So thanks for helping me remind everyone about that. And speaking of books, we actually have a book from our library today for our special episode about cooking. How do I get an actual book, though? If I want a new book from the library, how do I check it out right now if you can't get into the building?
I don't know.
Well, you can request a book, and you can utilize one of our curbside pickup services at one of our branches. It's all on our website again, so check that information out and give us a call to help you out with that. All right, so yes, dog treats. Can you guess what we're making today? Duke is very excited. Come on up, bud. You want to say hi? Duke, bud, here. All right, Duke's getting very, very excited. We are going to make... What are we making? Do you remember what they're called, Morgan?
I don't know.
They are called 3 cheese cookies. 3 cheese cookies. Our dogs very much like cheese, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
But before you make these and before you give them to your dog, if you need to, you can always contact your vet to make sure that it's appropriate for your dog. Because we know that just like humans, some dogs have allergies to certain things too, right? And some foods are safe for dogs and others are not so much. So what do we need though today to get started with our recipe? We need some special cooking tools. We need a 4th cup measuring cup. We need a cup, a full cup measuring cup. We need a liquid measuring cup. What else, Morgan?
A can opener for this project.
You do need a can opener. It's very possible. You might need help from an adult for that one.
I'm opening myself.
All right, what else do we need?
A spatula.
Definitely a spatula.
And a bowl.
And a bowl. Oh, and one more item that you're going to need is a cookie sheet. And what do you need to do to the cookie sheet to prep it?
We need to grease it, and if you don't know how to grease it, you take a paper towel and butter, and you dip your paper towel into the butter, and then you put it all over the pan.
You wipe it all over your pan, and that's to help when you bake the cookies so that they don't stick to your pan. So let's get started. Oh, we forgot. What kind of ingredients do we need?
We need flour. We need grated cheese.
And the recipe calls for Parmesan and Romano. We're using just Parmesan today. What kind of cheese is that one, Morgan, that you need?
Well, we
Shredded cheddar.
shredded cheddar.
Shredded cheddar, that's right. What else do we need?
An egg.
And evaporated milk.
See what I mean? You need a can opener.
Yep, we definitely needed a can opener. So we have all of our ingredients pre-measured out. We're going to start with our 1 cup all-purpose flour. So go ahead and you can put that right in the bowl because we already pre-measured, right, Morgan?
Yep.
So dump that on in. And then next we're going to need a 4th cup of the grated cheese. And what comes next? A 4th cup of the shredded cheese. We picked triple cheddar. And then we need our evaporated milk, which is also, let's see, that's a 1/2 cup of evaporated milk. And last but not least, you're forgetting something. Your favorite part. We need an egg. She's an expert. Expert? You get it? Expert at cracking them. All right. Excellent.
Pop it.
So she popped it right in there. Now, Morgan might have to step away and rinse her hands off quick. One of the rules at our house is after you crack open your eggs, and if you get any on your fingers, make sure to wash well with soap and water so that you stay safe in your baking and cooking. So while she's doing that, I'm going to start mixing this up, and then I'm going to let her help me when she gets back, and we can show you as we go here.
Can I try?
Yep, go ahead and give it a mix. It's going to turn into like a sticky bread dough almost, right?
Yeah.
And it smells like grated Parmesan cheese.
Yummy.
How's it looking, Morgan?
Good.
Excellent.
I love Parmesan cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Especially on my pizza. And now it's very sticky.
Mm-hmm.
It can stick to anything. It's like glue.
That's right. It's very sticky. Should I give you a little help?
Yeah.
We'll give it one more good stir up. And you know, speaking of dogs, there's a lot of great other books, not just recipe books about dogs at the library.
We also have this one.
Yep, there's another recipe book for dog treats. And one of my favorite picture books that I used to love reading to you and to when I used to do story times was Bark George. That's a really funny one.
Yeah.
Definitely. And then there's some good adult chapter books that grown-ups can read about dogs too.
My mom always reads.
I do read a lot. Oh, and you know, the library has movies too, and there's a lot of good dog movies. I always seem to cry at those, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. All right, so here's what our dough looks like. And then you can just take a little spoon if you want to. And this recipe makes about 20 to 30 little bites. About a teaspoon. They're pretty small. It depends upon the size of your dog too. You can kind of decide what you think is appropriate for that. So Morgan will just demonstrate. Are you having a snack while we're doing this? I think so. I think she's stealing some of her dad's chips before he gets home from work. So there we go. And you don't have to be pretty or fancy about them. You just pop them right on the pan.
And here, they only take like 5 minutes to cook.
Well, actually, about 8 to 12 at 350 degrees. So there is an element of baking. So kiddos, who should you ask for help with that?
Mom or Dad.
That's right. Find a grown-up. Okay. And so that's a pretty big one. We maybe made these a little bit too big. Duke, come on over. Let's see if he likes it. Come on up. So maybe break off a little piece for him, and we'll see if he's all about the taste test. All right, Duke, go for it.
Right here.
I think it's a winner.
I am going to feed one to our older dog now.
Yep, she's going to go give one to Avery.
Bye.
All right. Well, thanks for watching us today. Did he like it, Morgan?
Yes, he did.
Absolutely. And thanks for joining us. Thanks for continuing to read and check out lots of great books from our library. And we hope to see you all very soon. Thanks for joining us on Cooking in the Kitchen with Morgan and Jodi.
Bye.
Bye.